Imagine a world where a precious asset is quietly accumulating value, a dark horse overlooked and ignored by the financial elite, who would rather you focus on stocks and savings accounts. Silver is that asset, a hidden gem with a powerful track record, often yielding a higher annual return than traditional savings accounts and even some 401k options. So why isn't everyone investing in it? In this video, we'll explore the secret world of silver and uncover why it may be the most undervalued, underappreciated asset you've never considered. From Wall Street to Main Street, silver rarely garners the spotlight. Financial advisors and brokers may casually mention it, but few stress the advantages of silver as an investment. Unlike gold, which is often hailed as the ultimate safe haven, silver flies under the radar. Silver's lower cost per ounce allows average investors to buy in, yet its volatility offers substantial growth potential. Silver prices have historically been more volatile than gold, partly due to market manipulation by large financial institutions. The price has often been kept low to prevent widespread investment. The financial elite understand that silver has long-term potential, which could outshine traditional assets. But by keeping silver out of the public conversation, the focus remains on more conventional, less volatile investments, limiting average investors from taking full advantage of silver's growth. When compared to typical assets like a 401k or savings account, silver often yields a far higher annual percentage rate, APR. Over the past few decades, the average return on silver has hovered around 5 to 6% annually, sometimes outperforming inflation and traditional savings vehicles. The average savings account APR is often less than 1%, meaning your money barely grows. While some 401k accounts can grow at 5 to 8%, they are subject to market volatility and fees. In economic downturns, 401k accounts can plummet, leaving investors vulnerable. Silver, however, holds steady during economic instability, often increasing in value when other investments falter. This asset class grows quietly, without the publicity of stocks or bonds, offering those who seek it a hidden refuge from market chaos. Silver has a storied, almost haunted history. Unlike stocks or fiat currency, silver has been used as a store of value for millennia. Ancient civilizations revered silver as a means to preserve wealth, a legacy that continues today. Silver has preserved wealth through the fall of empires and financial crises. From the fall of Rome to the Great Depression, silver has survived and retained value while economies crumbled. Silver, like gold, has historically acted as a hedge against inflation. When currency loses value, silver's intrinsic worth provides stability. Those who have accumulated silver over the decades understand its power. Its value isn't always visible, but it quietly grows, waiting for moments of economic upheaval to reveal its true worth. The demand for silver isn't just driven by investors, it's embedded in our technological landscape. You see, as our world becomes more advanced, the demand for silver in electronics, renewable energy, and medicine grows. Electronics. Silver's conductivity is unmatched, making it essential in everything from smartphones to laptops. Renewable energy solar panels use significant amounts of silver. As the demand for renewable energy grows, silver's industrial value will only increase. Medical uses. Silver's antimicrobial properties make it invaluable in medical equipment and treatments. This increased industrial demand keeps silver's true value just out of reach for the average investor, as the financial elite and industries consume large amounts without promoting it as a viable asset class for individual wealth accumulation. The quietly disappearing resource, silver's finite supply. Silver is not an infinite resource, and some estimates suggest we may deplete economically viable reserves within the next few decades. Unlike gold, most silver is used up in small amounts across various industries, and recycling efforts are limited. At the current rate of production and consumption, some believe that accessible silver reserves could be exhausted by 2050. Only a fraction of silver used in electronics and industrial applications is recycled, meaning much of it is lost. As silver becomes scarcer, Those holding physical silver may find themselves in possession of an asset that's not only valuable, but increasingly rare. Why financial institutions keep silver in the shadows? Financial institutions rarely promote silver as a primary investment vehicle. Unlike stocks, bonds, or 401ks, silver doesn't generate fees, and it isn't as easily controlled. When you invest in silver, particularly physical silver, you hold an asset that exists outside the traditional financial system. Banks and financial advisors have little control over physical silver, making it less attractive to promote. The more people buy into the stock market or traditional retirement accounts, the more dependent they become on those systems. Unlike stocks or mutual funds, physical silver is yours. No corporation, financial institution, or government can dilute or devalue it. By keeping silver off the public's radar, financial institutions retain control, guiding average investors into assets that benefit the system rather than providing true wealth independence. The dark reality. What happens when you invest in silver? When you decide to invest in silver, you're stepping away from the mainstream financial system. You're choosing an asset that exists outside of digital tracking, free from dependency on corporate earnings, dividends, or the stock market's unpredictable swings. Silver allows you to be self-reliant, holding an asset you can physically own and store. It's a hedge against systemic risk, economic collapse, and currency devaluation. Silver, like gold, has been passed down through generations. It doesn't rely on current market trends, but holds value through time. This isn't just another investment. It's a way to protect yourself against the unseen forces of inflation, market manipulation, and economic turmoil. Conclusion: the hidden power of silver. In the end, silver remains one of the most underrated and underutilized forms of wealth preservation. It is a hidden powerhouse, ignored by the financial elite, downplayed by brokers, and hidden from the average investor's view. But for those who dare to look deeper, silver is more than just a metal. It's a shield, a quiet and powerful refuge from the turbulence of the modern economy. Investing in silver is a choice to step outside the conventional pathways of wealth and into a realm of independence, resilience, and control. It's not for everyone, and maybe that's exactly how they want it. But if you're willing to go against the grain, to uncover what lies just beneath the surface, silver may just be the asset they never wanted you to find.